Welcome back, everybody, to the Belfry Men's League as we got Team Slop versus Montvert. Montvert coming in severely short-handed today. And I think the team trying to make sure I get all these names right here. So there's Peyton Owens. We know Peyton Owens. Peyton Owens. This is we didn't get to watch him week one. They had to buy, but he's a kid that definitely could put his way up in that top 10 here in the league. Let's see. Try to find the rosters. That's Cam Stafford. We all know Cam Stafford. That's the son of Joe Bryant Stafford, Williamson legend. Got big shoes to fill. Peyton Owens swings it out. Let's see. Montvert. So we got Cam Stafford. Logan Wolford. As T. Eplin. Calvin Hensley. It's Calvin Hensley nearly threw it away there. And number 2 in the game is Tyler Lester. Now, Swaggy Saldine just got here late, emergent. Tell you, it's bad news for Team Snipe. Saldine without Jalen Rigdon today. So, also number 4 for Montvert. We do not have him on our roster, so we do apologize. Yeah, I do not have a number 4. So Swaggy Saldine, look for Saldine to go off today. Dean's going to give T. Eplin a break. Let's see, let's try to find Snipe Elite. Right here we go, is their roster. Peyton Owens, nice backdoor cut. And I do not know who that is. That is number 32. So it's Terry Daniels. Don't know any background on Terry Daniels. Sinks it. Tyler Lester knocking down the trifecta. And also, let's see, got Ian Loomis. We definitely know Caden Maynard with the ball right there. Caden Maynard, high flyer, shot blocker. You know, he's the kid that Belfry that if some things would have just went a little bit different, he's the kid that would have had a chance to play college basketball that didn't. And but he's a kid had a load of potential. You know, it's just things never really did fall his way. But super fan of McCaden's on and off the floor. Great kid. Here comes Swaggy Saldine, the swaggy one. Saldine, nice job. Dean off the backboard. Nice take. Peyton Owens bringing the ball up. Now, let's see. There's Loomis off the mark. And the guy without the number, his name is just Mikey. No last name, Mikey. Now we got Snipe coaching them. Wonder if he'll play today. They do not have a reserve. Loomis, nice job by Loomis off the mark. So let's go back over here to Montvert's roster. Here comes Stafford. Stafford thought about it, gets back over to Dean. Saldine. A little short on that one. Now, coming back the other way. Loomis gets it down low to Mikey. Again, just Mikey. Listen, he goes down with all the great ones. You know when you're referred to as one name that you're a legend and you're in that GOAT talk. When Kobe, Jordan, Shaq, Montana. When people can refer to you as one name, that's when you know you're a legend. There's Saldine knocking down the trifecta. Big 3-ball. Trying to think, if in the mountains, if they've ever been, nice job by Peyton Owens, if they've ever been kids like that, only named, or only referred to as one name that people know. And, Sal, I guess, is one of them. Definitely Obina. Let's see. I think, yeah, nice job by Stafford. That's Terry Daniels. You got to respect me. Trying to think who else is in that conversation. If you got any suggestions, let me know in the comment section below. Yeah, it's a select few that. Now here comes Loomis. Loomis kicks it up to Owens. Owens, nice job attacking. Owens goes up over top of Dean and trying to see, it's number 9, Calvin Hensley. Sal Dean working on Peyton Owens. Peyton Owens known as one of the better defenders in the 15th region. He's definitely got it to prove today as he's guarding the swaggy one. The Cam Stafford, Sal Dean, both knocked down 3 balls so far today. Tyler Lester as well. There's Cam Stafford again. Cam Stafford's a kid I've always felt kind of sorry for because, when you walk in the gym and you're the son of Joe Bryant Stafford, then, you're always expectations are going to be really high. Those are big shoes to fill. And here comes Sal Dean. Good job by Stafford trying to shield him off. Nick Knox tuning in. Nick, you be here today? Here comes Sal Dean. Sal Dean on the break. He's going to stop, pop, 3 ball. No good. Peyton Owens secures the board. Actually, game. It's not elite team. Surprising some people. McCaden Maynard, and just like that, Snipe Elite takes the lead over Montvert. If you missed the first game, West Virginia Express got the win over Royal Crowns. Got an impressive win, 40+. Tyler Lester stepped on the out of bounds line. And we just had number 4 come in for Montvert. If anybody knows who this young man is, please let me know. Right there, number 4. I do not have him on our roster. He is a new addition, so please let us know. Peyton Owens. Got Sal Dean in there. Good job over to Loomis. Loomis. Nice job by Loomis. As Sal Dean swings over to Wolford. Back to Sal. That's number 4. Stafford left it short. The Staffords have a long line. When it comes to the Pond Creek and Mingo County area, you got a few names synonymous with basketball. You got the Hiltons, Mikey Hilton, J.J. Hilton. Speaking of the young Hunter Hilton, blowing people away in the 100 and 200 over this past week. You got Hall coming in. We're going to give Mikey a break. And then now let me, Reese Varney is number 4. Appreciate you, Joe Bryant. And then Stafford is the other one. You have Paul Stafford, Joe Bryant Stafford. Definitely. And, even back in the 90s, the Hakers definitely had a couple, but. And then you got the Bakers, Hensleys, great brothers, cousin duos over the history. here in the Mingo-Pike County area. Nice job by Saldine running the floor. Saldine, you know, at this point, you know, Saldine is so dangerous. I think he could almost play teams by himself and have a chance to beat him. There's McCaden Maynard. Nice job by Maynard. Kicks up court. Lester driving. Nice running hook shot. Reese Varney. Put it away, and there's a timeout on the floor. As they'll take a quick timeout. We'll take a second to pay some bills, and then we'll be right back. More from the Belfry Men's League coming up next. Southside Buildings and Carports and Southside Shed Hunters of Louisa, Kentucky offers shed hauling services up to 16 by 52 long buildings. We also have lofted cabins, utility cabins, garages, man caves, she sheds that you can customize and order to your wants and needs with many different options such as workbenches, shelving, transom windows, and much more. You can go to the location or buy using 3D Builder's online order system. You can build right from your own home. We offer metal garages and carports that are built to any size and installed right on your property. For more info, call 304-928-0060 or 304-928-0062. Here at Southside Buildings and Carports, we've got you covered. If you was pushed out of the area because of loss of work in the coal industry, look no longer. Jim Marr is here for you. Jim Marr is now hiring for all positions in the coal field. Stop by their offices in Logan, West Virginia or in Wheeling, West Virginia and apply today. And we are back here on Pond Creek as we continue the Belfry Men's League here. I'm Darryl McCoy, and you're watching the Mountain's #1 source for sporting news, the D&D Sports Network. Hall left that one way short. Tyler Lester going to bring the ball up the floor. Saldine. Has the ball out top. Nice screen by Epplin. Lester for three, and he sinks it. Peyton Owens at the line. Again, Peyton Owens plays. He's a junior at Pike Central High School. Played has had a long, impressive career with Jaden Stewart, Jalen Rigdon, and crew. Normally Rigdon is not here. Good hands by Owens. Normally he is not here. You see Team Snipe coming out in that zone right now, 2-3 zone. Normally you would have Peyton Owens facing his former teammate Jalen Rigdon. That would have been a neat matchup to watch, but Rigdon is not in the house tonight. Saldine on three, no good. 21-20, Team Snipe up top. Here comes McCaden Maynard. Nice job. Stops, pops, and drops. You know, McCaden Maynard, he actually played, I'm trying to think. I think he may have played a tournament with us on our D&D Elite team one time. He may have played in that Wesley Christian tournament over there. There's Stafford over to Lester. The mark, Reese Varney with the rebound. Back to Lester, over to Stafford. Cam Stafford calling for the screen. Stafford stops, pops, and drops. Nice 3 from the top of the key. Cam Stafford. See Stafford's family in the building. Tuning in. Now, nice job. Loomis hands off to McCaden Maynard. McCaden Maynard working T. Epplin. Tells T. Epplin, says this ain't 2K. This is real life. I say that jokingly. Manor, big fan of T. Epplin. If you haven't seen T. Epplin, guys, he's been on D&D Sports as much as anybody for his success in the e-gaming community. Pretty sure he got a scholarship to UPike. I could be wrong, but I think he did. And he went to the state title game a couple years in a row. I think for Madden, I think is what he did. But big fan of T. He's always have been. He's in middle school. He's a good football player. Comes from good stock. Dad, Tim Epplin, owns the local Arby's up here. Caden Maynard. At the free throw line. 25-23, Team Snipe wins, and could Team Snipe pull off the huge upset here? Still yet to be seen here. Maynard misses that one. Loomis, nice job working by Loomis, and couldn't get it to fall. Stafford kicks it up to Saldine. Saldine hits him with the okey doke. Saldine pull up off the mark. Peyton Owens throws a fastball. Saldine right there to intercept it, though. And Saldine is a Pond Creek native. Played, if I'm not mistaken, 6 years here in the Belfry system, middle school, high school. Went to Chapmanville his final year. McCaden Maynard. Right now, McCaden Maynard looking like a superstar out there, doing it everywhere and all facets of the game. Three up, no good for Lester. Rebound by Hall, gets it to Loomis. Loomis bringing the ball up the floor. Hall sinks it. Saldine, nice drive. Rims out. Saldine gonna go to the line, shoot a couple here. So as we're sitting here, we are game 2, week 3 of the Belfry Men's League. Starting to get cloudy outside. Looks like some rain moving in. Saldine misses that one. McCaden Maynard on the push. Again, McCaden Maynard is the younger brother of Kenzie Maynard, who led the nation in block shots her sophomore year when she played at Belfry before she transferred over to Pikeville. She had 8.5 blocks a game is what she averaged. His mother, Mandy, led Belfry to Sweet 16 back in the early 90s. Nick Venatter says, way to play, boys. Yeah, I forgot Venatter not here in the house. Said Kodak, Tennessee. Go McCaden Maynard, Sharon Smith, Robinette Smith. Caden Maynard putting on a show here, Sharon. Stafford gonna walk the ball at the floor. He's guarded by Owens. Lester drives, gets stuck, and shows enough wherewithal to throw it off Loomis's leg. Ball's going to stay with Montvert. Again, they have stretched this out. Nobody's seen this coming. I know Montvert is short-handed, but still, you know, this here. Oh, Loomis sent that one packing. He looked at Coach Perry and said, listen, said, I needed more PT, Coach. Said, I could have been doing a lot of that. The Loomis, good kid. You know, him, Loomis, Peyton Owens, and Jackson Estridge, when they was younger, all three of them. And Loomis with another block. He and Loomis throwing a block party here. But them three, you know, they was all best friends back when they was younger, and all turned into really good ball players in the 60th district. That's Cam Stafford off the mark, shot a little too hard. Here comes Loomis. He comes up with it. Peyton Owens. Ooh, Loomis comes away with it. Kicks over to Owens. Peyton Owens. He's going to fade away. No good. Saldine rips it off the rim, and here comes Saldine. He's going to stop, pop, and you don't want to get him hot. So right now, you just praying them shots keep falling, because if one goes through, then watch out. Katie bar the doors. You know, this game right now, it's a 13-point game, but could easily turn the other way if you can get Saldine going here. There's Owens. Nice job by Peyton Owens. Coming up with the loose ball and the bucket. Here comes Lester. Lester swings over to Stafford, and that's the thing with this Montvert team right now. I mean, they're living and dying by the three. You know, like, you know, Sal needs to get to the rim, because I can tell you there's a big three. I say that, and he knocks down the three, but I can tell you there's not a player on the floor going to keep him from getting to their basket. So I like to see Sal. There's Sal right there. Nice steal by Saldine, ripping it away and the bucket. And I told you, get Saldine going, watch out. As that's going to take us to half right now. Team Snipe leads 38-28. We'll be right back after a quick word for our sponsor. Second half coverage on the D&D Sports Network. Cam Stafford lets it fly. Back here, second half action here on the D&D Sports Network. I'm Darryl McCoy. You're watching the Belfry Men's League. Loomis with the and one. Ian Loomis and Peyton Owens, McCaden Maynard putting on a clinic here today. Long, athletic. Team Snipe team's telling people, listen, keep counting us out. We're going to be a team hard to deal with. And I agree, you know, they got a lot of youth on that team. So you don't get tired. Saldine, nice job. Saldine goes up, and he's going to go to the line. The swaggy one. Rolls in. As we sit here and look, score is 40-28. Team Snipe. Loomis spins out of trouble over to Owens. Back over. Nice job. McCaden Maynard driving, gets Reese Varney in the air. May have been a foul there. Not enough to call it. Peyton Owens. Nice job down to McCaden Maynard. McCaden Maynard is too strong. As Saldine brings ball up the floor, gets over to Cam Stafford. Cam Stafford driving back to Saldine. He's going to fire the three. Sinks it. Saldine. Can they get back in this thing? Let's see. So West Virginia Express, I see some of the players hanging around. They're probably one of them teams that played twice today. Owens up to Daniels. And throws it away. There comes Saldine. It's a 10-point game. Can he get it to single digits? And he does. Back to a 7-point ball game. Now coming back the other way. And Stafford throws it away to Loomis. Saldine again playing that Waffle House defense. McCaden Maynard in and out. Let's see here. See if I can. There's McCaden Maynard at the line. Sinks it. Cam Stafford thought about it. He's going to let it fly anyways. Off the mark, Terry Daniels rips down the rebound. (46-35), back to a double-digit lead. There, Logan Woodford getting hassled. Saldine lets it fly. Another three, no good. Rims out. As we come back, Stafford. Caden Maynard going to walk it up the floor. Over to Loomis. Terry Daniels, he's going to let the three fly. He's off the mark. Jacqueline Loomis says, go Loomis. There's Peyton Owens. Nice job off the glass. Got a little smack talk for Reese Varney afterwards there. Tyler Lester in and out. Hall grabs the rebound. Ooh, and throws that one way over Loomis's head. So he's going to get credited with the turnover there. Guys, hit that like and share button. Get these numbers up as Team Snipe leads Montvert 50-37. Again, no Jalen Rigdon today for Montvert. No Charlie Fitzer. No Eli Johnson. Very short-handed Montvert team as Sal Dean, Cam Stafford, Tyler Lester, and crew having to try to fill the void right now. Sal Dean for three. And still, Sal Dean, he needs to quit relying on that three so much. And, he could get his team right back in it if he wanted to, because you can't stop him from getting to the rim. It's just he's relying on that three ball way too much. Oh, sinks it. Top of the key three. Stafford. That's Team Snipe sitting in that zone right now. Nice shot by Lester. Tyler Lester having himself a good game. And I'm trying to think, Team Snipe, they have a new addition. And trying to think his last name, Matt, maybe Smith. I think that's the kid that played at Mingo this year out there. Somebody let us know. Good ball movement. Stafford over to Lester. And just too much ball movement. Peyton Owens left that one. Peyton Owens right there stuck with it. Got the layup on the other side. Largest lead of the game, 16-point ball game. As the timeout is called, Team Snipe with a healthy 16-point lead here in the second half. I'm Darryl McCoy, and you're watching the D&D Sports Network's coverage of the Belfry Men's League. We'll be right back. Back here, Belfry Men's League. If you're just tuning in, maybe the upset of the season so far, Team Snipe laying it to Montverde right now. 13-point lead. Loomis makes it 14 with that one. Loomis. Off the mark as I trying to get you guys back up here. Joe Bryant, we apologize there. We had somebody up here wanting us to help them fix something, so we is a second coming back there. We do apologize, but guys, I want to thank our good friends Hatfield Funeral Home. I want to thank Morris Chrysler of West Williamson. Ooh, nice pass by Owens. Also want to thank Hatfield Funeral Home, over 50 years of business. Over 50 years of business, located in the Toller area. Hit them up for all your funeral needs. Also want to help want to thank Southside Buildings and Carports, Big Sandy Community and Technical College, Double Quick, Mingy Beef Jerky, Citizens Bank of Kentucky, Caden Maynard. Off the mark, Matt Smith with the rebound. I'm pretty sure, let us know, is his last name Smith, the kid that played at Mingo Central? I know it's Matt. I've covered him many years. I just don't have him on my roster right now. And if I'd see him with the Mingo Central uniform on, I'd tell you his name easy. Right there he is with the interception. Pretty sure that's who it is. Saldane with the block. Loomis, and I tell you, Team Snipe just too long, too athletic. And that's the thing. I mean, they got young kids. And in a men's league, you know, that's going to come up big. You know, I mean, they could be the dark horse of this league. You know, I still would like to see them get a really good guard, pick up a really good guard. If they do that, then I think, you know, they'd be in business right now. You know, they do a good job because they got length and athleticism, but, you know, it's going to come a point where they're going to need some guard play. But don't need it right now as they have a big lead, 15-point advantage over Montverde. And Peyton Owens and Saldane talking a little smack to each other. I like it. Caden Maynard. Now Tyler Lester bringing the ball to the floor. And again, Team Snipe at zone giving Montverde issues. And it's forced on Tyler Lester, top of the key three. Dom Francis coming in the building. But the thing is that's forcing Montverde to rely on that three ball. McCaden Maynard, they're just out hustling right now. Out hustling Montverde. You know, you can tell Team Snipe wants it more. Carl Little says Team Snipe playing good, but Montverde is playing without some good players. They are playing without really good players, but, you know, they're, you know, you got to play with what you got. And, you know, I think no matter who they got, it'd be a tough one here with this team. You know, I ain't taking anything from them. Mandy Maynard says Coach Perry was brilliant to create this league. He's definitely building a program, a culture of prideful Belfry basketball. Matt will build the same on the girls' side. Thanks, Coach, and thanks D&D for the coverage. Thank you, Mandy. As Mandy Maynard, that's who I was telling you earlier, led. That is McCaden Maynard's mother, led the Belfry Pirates to the Sweet 16. Her and her daughter Mandy both played in the Sweet 16. Not too many mother-daughter duos can say that. Peyton Owens throwing it off Stafford. A good job by Stafford. Headsy play, gets over to Saldane. Saldane, he's going to shoot a three. Now, they've cut this thing to 11. Can they continue? They got to get some stops here. Peyton Owens going to let the three fly, and he sinks it. Peyton Owens says, ice water in my veins. Saldine back the other way. Saldine off the mark. Said Team Snipe is missing some good players too, Mandy Maynard says. There's Saldine. Saldine drives baseline. Hatfield. Colton Smith. The want to thank our guy, one of the former coaches of the Mountain Elite, Brian Hatfield, for coming up, filling us in on Colton. So Colton Smith. That's close. Lester off the mark. Loomis. Ooh, and there's some physicality here. Loomis, may have got fouled there on the way to the rebound. 3:24 to go. They're going to run out of time. Mikey kicks over to Loomis, or to Owens. Owens leaves it short. Mikey battling down there, looking like Dennis Rodman. Saldine slips, throws the fastball back the other way. Cam Stafford couldn't get to it. Caden Maynard spin move. Reese Varney, only one left on an island right there. Mikey with another rebound. Loomis, he's going to get fouled. Jalen Rigdon says lock in Montvert. So Rigdon, they're without Rigdon right now. And as we said, you're without Jalen Rigdon, you're without, the biggest part of your offense. Whether it's, Sal normally does a lot of the scoring, but Jalen Rigdon, his ball handling, defense, scoring, you're missing everything there. Hopefully we'll see him back next week in a Montvert uniform, but Loomis just out hustling. That's what I'm saying. They just want it more right now. Montvert, I think they come in short-handed, and I think mentally they're playing like they're short-handed. I think that they kind of think they don't have a shot, and that what they don't realize, they still got the best player on the floor. So if they just play, they got a chance. Caden Maynard slowing up. Kicks over to Loomis. Owens, he's going to let the three fly. He's off the mark. Lester kicks it up court. Stafford trying to showcase the hook shot there. Caden Maynard calling the foul, but Stafford says it wasn't enough to affect it. Loomis fires the three, no good. Logan Woodford grabs the rebound, kicks it Saldine. Saldine walking it up the floor. Dean stops, pops, and cannot drop. And Loomis and Owens on that left side gets over to Mikey. He's going to fire the three. Mikey off the mark. Okay, Saldine, he's going to stop again. It's the three. Just going to be too little, too late. 74-58 is the score. Team Snipe's going to get out of here with the dub. Mikey again. Mikey. Wide right on that one. Saldine off the mark. McCaden Maynard telling Mikey, spot up. He said, I got you. No, McCaden Maynard going to pull it himself off the mark. Peyton Owens grabs the rebound over to Mikey. Mikey. Mikey looked at Saldine, the no-looker. I don't know what he was thinking there. Reese Varney going to fire one of his own. Saldine comes up with it. Saldine, corner pocket three. Good. Can't give Saldine that shot. And guys, we will that will end this one 74-61. It is Team Snipe taking the dub over a short-handed Montvert team, guys. Team Snipe showed they're the dark horse. They're a force to be reckoned with. Make sure you continue watching the Belfry Men's League every Sunday, but we'll have more action up next with YTC in the house, and I think they may play West Virginia Express. So come right back and join us here on the D&D Sports Network.